we've ran a lot this year on ice, and so if you didn't hit flat, it was so easy. In fact, one of the fellas who sort of got out of his chi balance ended up actually falling backwards.
I think it was Ron, but it's like, but we knew it was hard. It could have, I sent him an email that, hey, it could have been me, it could have been anyone.
We were all scared. Fortunately, he was okay. And afterwards, we had some various conspiracy theories coming out. We didn't know if he was pushed or he actually slipped.
Well, you may have heard a rumor that someone fell during one of the runs. I'm not going to say who it was, but I'm doing fine. We were running on some pretty slick ice and people were slipping and sliding, and of course it was me that ended up doing that. One thing we do tease about is the way we always talk about food when we're running. It seems like the further we go, everyone gets hungry, and pretty soon all the conversations are about what we're going to eat later in the day, so we always get a laugh about that.
It just seems like food and running go together. So after a couple miles into the run, Jerry will be talking about some food he ate at a restaurant, and that'll bring up another subject about what someone else ate, and then that gets us going, and so it's fun.
So it's actually coming through. I mean, the 16 week of training, going from the week 1 with the instructions to increasing every mile throughout the weeks and all that, it's actually helping a lot, and I'm very confident going into the race.
I'm definitely interested in feeling good after the race, not feeling beat up, and feeling like I could go around and do it again.
It'd be great if I finished maybe a little bit faster than I did last year, but if I don't, I'm not going to stress out about it. I do this really for me, to give myself a goal, and I have 2 daughters, so I want them to be, proud of me and think that, they can set their own goal and have their own goals and meet them.
Probably the only goal that I have really with that is just to run it and feel good. If I can keep myself relaxed and keep my focuses on the techniques, I think my time will show it.
My goal for the Cat City Half Marathon would be to just have fun and just enjoy it and really take in the moment that I am actually running a half marathon, which is something I never thought that I'd do. Finishing would be awesome, which I know I'm gonna do.
You're not sick anymore.
All right, good man.
But I have to really focus on relaxing because I could feel this tightening up.
I had really nothing wrong today.
11 plus miles, ChiRunners, smiling. Woohoo! Good job.
Oh my goodness.
Good job. Yes. The goals for the runners in my group, I really have 2 main goals. And the number 1 goal is, since they all signed up and they want to train for and complete a half marathon, I want to make sure they do that. But my second goal is I want them to love running the rest of their lives. So my real goal is after the half marathon, it won't be a one and done. They'll just fall in love with running, especially ChiRunning, having good posture, learning how to be aligned and relaxed, learning how to take care of their body, because that kind of movement is very good for us. So just like my website is lifelong running, that's what I want to instill inside of every student I teach, that they would keep running their whole life long.
Yeah, my dad is very, very passionate about running. He manages to bring it up in just about every conversation. When he meets people for the first time, doesn't matter. He always manages to give them a lecture about their chi health, about their quality of life, and how running is something they can do as long as they're doing it correctly.
Well, my kids, I'm not sure what they think. They, I spill over all the time, and they laugh when I do the different body looseners at home, and I'll joke around with them. I know they support me.
Yeah, I go and watch his marathons, especially in Columbus, and root cheer him on. So that's fun. I like doing that. I like watching the runners. I like seeing them in the zone towards the finish line. I can tell he's really enjoying it and tell he's having a good time.
ChiRunning's good because he used to get injured all the time, and now he doesn't get injured anymore, so that means he can keep running, which means he can keep being active and happy and not get depressed.
Yeah, my wife supports me 1,000%. In fact, without her, I couldn't do what I do. They say behind every man is a great woman, and she really is a great woman to help me. It takes time, time away, and she just supports me. She gets the she gets the benefits because I come back. She'll tell me, go out there and get those good endorphins, and don't come back until you got them. So that's good. And I always kid her. She'll say after a run, she'll say, well, did you have a good run? So I always tell her, dear, every run is a good run, even the quote bad ones, because I'm always learning. But for sure, without her, I couldn't do what I'm doing.
I really like watching the marathons and the races because of the energy and because of the fact that everybody who's participating and all the audience is really, really excited and they're doing a healthy activity.
On race day, I'm going to encourage all of them to go out slower because all that adrenaline, all that excitement, they're going to be psyched and pumped. So I keep trying to tell them even now, make sure you stay within yourself, especially in the beginning. Make sure you warm up well and don't go out too fast. It's better to start off slower and then find your rhythm, find your chi, and let it flow. And then at the end, I'm hoping to see all the big smiles on their faces as they finish. Today's May 4th, the day of the Capital City Half Marathon. I'm going to be running with Matt Buer. He kind of hurt his knee during our training, so I want to just be with him and encourage him. So we're going to help each other get through and hopefully have a good experience in this race. But the good thing is, coming down High Street at the end, we're going to have the wind pulling us, pushing us. That'll be great.
No, you're going to be running the same pace. You won't feel any air moving. The first 3 miles might be pain.
Yeah, we head right into the headwind, so we'll just... And this was new for me, a new experience. I had never run with a runner before during the race. Of course, I run with everybody during our training. All through the training, I'm with them, running with them. But I felt, this is not for me. It's not about me. It's about Matt. And actually, I felt like that would be a privilege, that we could help one another. And I would just be there trying to just really tune in to how he was doing and to do whatever I could to encourage him and to just help support him through the half marathon.
Nice. I'm doing it. I'm ready.
Actually, you've done it. You've
Yeah.
done 13.3, so this is nothing.
I feel good. I'm ready. I'm excited.
Just contain all that energy in the beginning. Just let everybody else, when you just stay in your place. Stay in your happy place.
I'm feeling excited, nervous, a little bit. I just don't know what to expect. I expect to have lots of fun, lots of fun. However, I'm new to this, and I think I'm out of my mind excited. A little out of my mind. I don't know what to say. I'm feeling good though. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna feel good. I'm gonna enjoy it, and it's gonna be awesome. We need to cheer. 13.1, 13.1.
I don't know where the rest of the people are. So.
I feel pretty good. I'm ready to go. I did all the training. It's a little windy, but I think I'm just gonna try to keep myself calm and relaxed and not try to set too many expectations on it, and I just want to feel good when I'm doing it. So I think that's it.
I tell Nia we're heading this way, right into the headwind. Just relax. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Just keep a lean. It'll flow your back.
I feel pretty good. I wasn't expecting the wind, but we can deal with it.
All right, we're still smiling now.
I can't believe that.
I know, man. They did pretty good, did they?
Jerry and Jason were part of our half marathon training group, and they trained with us and ran with us. However, they didn't run in the actual Columbus Cap City half marathon race. Jerry was actually running in the Kentucky Derby race with his son, which was a week earlier. And Jason had done the Cap City twice before, so he chose not to run. So that's why they weren't there actually running in the race, but they were there in the audience supporting us. So that was great to see them. They were cheering us on all the way. So they were definitely a part of what we were doing.
I've been to races before and been a spectator, but this time I was a runner, and it was just really exciting to be a participant.
Hey, Dad. Kelsey, good job. Come over. Over halfway, baby. Good job, man.
So when I started the half marathon, I was terrified that I wasn't going to be able to finish, and it was a very slow start, and I was worried, but through the first 5 miles, things were going very well, and then I got to 7 miles, and the knee pain was there, but it wasn't severe, so I thought I could just keep pushing.
He was doing real well. Come around, I think it was mile 7, lo and behold, his calf on his opposite leg really started hurting.
So when my calf cramped up, I was really down, and I didn't think there was any chance I was going to finish. I couldn't walk on it. When I tried to run, it hurt, but I got on the ground, and Doug kind of tried to work the cramp out, and it seemed to help a little.
I actually sat him down on the road and rubbed out his calf, tried to loosen it up. He tried to run again, and he said, nope, can't do it. So we just walked, and I just resigned myself. Well, if we have to walk to finish it, we'll do that.
And I took baby steps, and as I took the baby steps, it started to kind of go away a little.
And little by little, his calf started loosening up.
Woo! Go, Matt! How you doing? Matt? Oh! feel? Good, awesome.
And I saw friends and family at mile 8, and that was so encouraging as I just ran by and got to see them. It was really fun. And then I got to mile 11 and I got kind of tired and I wanted to stop, but it was purely mental, and I had to just tell myself that I could do it because physically I was doing really well, but mentally I was shutting down.
Then around mile 9, I could tell Matt was feeling stronger. He kept going, didn't need to take any more walk breaks. I think his calf loosened up, and we started getting into a nice flow.
As I jogged more, the pain started to lessen and I was able to kind of get through. And by the time we got to the finish, it was gone altogether and I could just run.
And he took off and like, whoa! So I hung with them and he finished really strong. It was an awesome race.
I just started pushing it and I was able to sprint, and that really felt great as I sprinted across the line.
And he was so happy. He wanted to finish that race no matter what, but he really did well. And his knee didn't hurt that much. He worked out the calf situation, and it was all smiles. It was so wonderful. I was so happy for him.
Had just a little stretch to go, and I saw friends and family again at the finish, and I almost started crying. Tears were welling up. So I crossed the finish line and I got my medal, and I've never got a medal before. And it just kind of hit me that I accomplished something that I didn't think I could accomplish. You know, I set my mind to something, I worked really hard, there were struggles along the way, but I did it. And I had the support of my team to help me along.
And then seeing their faces at the end is wonderful. They have the medal around their neck. Everyone is smiling.
Like that. Oh, wow. Hey, good job, man. So how was it? Good? So good?
I mentioned earlier we had 5 new people that had never run a half marathon before. Every one of them did well, did really well.
So how was your run?
It was fantastic.
Oh, wonderful.
Ran 10:25. I don't
You did great. You were running with him, right?
I ran with him.
Yeah, you did great.
The inspiration for me to get through the half marathon was my team. I knew they were going to do it, and I didn't want to let them down and not participate, and I wanted to be there with them at the finish.
Running with Matt was not only an encouragement for him, but he doesn't know how much he encouraged me.
All right, we did it. He did it. He was awesome. Busted that course.
Yeah, good job, good job.
Congratulations.
Oh, how did you do?
I don't know.
I stayed with the slow start and a faster finish, and I finished good. So ready to do it again.
Thank you very much.
Way to
Yeah, good job.
I heard that it was rough around mile 6 or so.
7, yeah, my calf popped.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, the calf now? Like, I don't need to get
Congratulations.
And it just kind of went away.
Yeah, it's great.
Good job.
We did it. We did it.
Thank you.
We did it.
good.
Good job. I never saw you at the beginning. What trail were you in? Were you?
Feeling all right? Yeah. Good. As long as you finish, you feel good at the end. You feel real good.
Mile 11, I won it with like late and I just kept going. I swung my arm.
11. I mean, that's so close.
I know.
Oh, goodness.
What I'm going to remember about the training is I'm going to remember the people, and I'm going to remember the form and you know, the stuff in the book and how to kind of run properly and pain-free, and I'm going to carry that with me for the rest of my life.
And it's good camaraderie, it's a good group, it's fun, and it's definitely worthwhile.
I think it is a good experience, especially if you're struggling, if you're having problems with injury. Definitely look into ChiRunning. It can help you through that.
You know, a lot of people say I can't run. They have all these excuses. You know, when you run with a group, the excuses go away. We support each other, you know, we encourage each other along the way. Plus you learn so many tips and tricks that just takes all the pain and the soreness, and it takes all the barriers away.
You know, when you're running with a group, it's almost like the race. You know, you sort of feed off of one another's positive attitude.
We really try to encourage, to concentrate on our form, which is the most important piece of this.
Essentially what he taught was the right form, and what that did, it actually reduced all the injury level. I mean, I could have been injured by running by myself, but I'm really proud being in the team, working with Coach Doug, that I got the right form.
I have the tools to work with. That's what is helping me run so far. So I'm really happy with it. I never thought I would run 13 miles, so yeah.
It is a gift to be able to do what we did. And I never want to take that for granted again. And I just want to continue to enjoy the gift of running, just enjoy the fact that I'm healthy, that I have the ability to do what I did. And for the future, I know that I am hooked on running, which I never, ever thought that I would say that.
You know, for this whole training experience, I'm thankful for all the different people that I meet, because I'm with them and they're with me for 16 weeks, and there's a real friendship bond that is created. And I treasure that. Every one of them did so well, each in their own way, staying with the training, learning the technique, applying the technique, not only when they run, but also in their daily lives. It's so rewarding. That's why I teach. To see them finished. In the beginning, that was my goal, to see them finish with a smile on their face. Everyone finished well. They were happy. They really caught on with the ChiRunning technique. So it was amazing. I am so proud of them.